Hello and welcome to Vintage. I have here for you today this beautiful Art Deco era flower design bangle bracelet. And if you are a fan of flowery design bracelets, this presentation is directed to you. So what I would like to focus in this little presentation mainly is this beautifully carved celluloid, and originally I think it was a lime green color, but I think that the owner was wearing this bracelet quite a lot, and because it would be exposed to a lot of sun, in my opinion, it changed color to this almost ochre, and I'd say that the color of the celluloid is inconsistent. As you can see here, we have some greener areas, and then we've got more ochre, yellow and lime green, and I think it's basically the result of exposure to the sun. Now we have different types of flowers. If you love flowers, this is definitely something that you will love. We've got some roses here, as you can see here, and then we've got some daisies. We've got a bunch of daisies, and then we've got this really precious lily of valley, and I think this flower was particularly popular in France. And then we've got this beautiful chrysanthemum, and but we've got also different types of leaves, as you can see here, and I would say there's quite a bit of work in this carving, so I like it very much. And despite the celluloid is far from perfect, it was worn a lot, it is still a very intriguing item. Now I am going to focus a little bit on the metal. So we've got sterling silver, and we have the company that has made this beautiful bracelet with initials PMW. I'm not really sure what this stands for, but maybe you know something about the company, so you can comment below the video if you have this information. And then we've got other marks, the lion, which is a typical mark for sterling silver, and then we have letter T. And what does the letter T tells us is the age of the item, and the age is, or the year this bracelet was produced, is 1934. You know, this is Art Deco era, our favorite era. Most of the antique jewelry was produced during the Edwardian era and Art Deco era, and I think that there was this outburst of costume jewelry during the Art Deco era because so many women would like to wear costume jewelry or affordable jewelry. We have the combination of materials here. We have sterling silver, which is precious metal, but we also have celluloid, which is very cheap. And yes, it would be affordable if there wasn't big financial crash. And for this reason, this bracelet probably wasn't as affordable. The Great Depression started in 1929 and lasted to 1939, but it would have a tremendous impact on people, I think, even after the Great Depression. So a lot of people really struggled for money at the time. So if this was made 1934, not long after the Great Depression, and I think it's clear that what was going on in the US also had a great impact on the rest of the world, and especially Great Britain at the time. So because this bracelet was made in 1934, it was in the midst of this financial crisis. So we can imagine that the person purchasing this bracelet must have been still quite well off. And even though under normal circumstances it would be an affordable item, it probably wasn't during this time. Anyway, now I would like to focus on where this was produced, and this bracelet was produced in London. Most jewelry makers in Britain were of course based in London, and this is not surprising because London was a place of happening. Even though we're talking about Great Depression era, I think that there was still so many occasions, so many events on which women would like to adorn themselves with beautiful pieces of jewelry such as this one. And so I think this bracelet bracelet is a proof and evidence of people, women particularly, wanting to wear jewelry despite the time was hard. Now let's talk a little bit about the practicality. The bracelet is size medium. It's 21 centimeters in inner circumference. It's very easy to slide on, and I think it's one of those items that would be great with flowery dress, and also one of the main reasons why the celluloid changed its color, because it would be worn during the summertime where it would be exposed to a lot of sunshine. I think also the celluloid, because it's see-through, it looks better on the light when it's exposed to light. So I have been a little bit of a detective here, and I'm guessing this bracelet was worn by a very fashionable lady wearing a beautiful flowery dress in the spring-summer 1934, and it would definitely complement her dress. So anyway, I think that's probably all I wanted to mention in regards to this beautiful and delicate bracelet. And if you have any questions, or if you have an interest in purchasing this beautiful item, you can post a comment underneath the video and I will send you the link where you can purchase this lovely item. If you have any comments regarding more information about this particular style, this particular material, or the item altogether, please share it with me and with others so we can learn more about pieces like this. And I really hope that you have enjoyed this little presentation, and I will hear you next time with another presentation with Vintage. Bye bye.